What's the best way to get the job that you truly want? Let's say you want to work for Google because you're inspired by that company. If you want to have a chance to get the job that you will love there, like a specific job that you really want to get, you have to stop applying online like a robot and think that things will happen. What you will have to do is to create connections with people already working in Google so that they will give you referrals. They'll refer you internally because Google, Amazon, any company, they rely more on referrals than on applications that are coming through the online system. And why is that? It's just because they trust their employees. And if their employee is trusting another person to send their resume, they will listen to that. They will be willing to listen to you in an interview. So stop applying online if you have that dream job and start building relationships. Now, how do you build relationships and who do you contact when you want those referrals? That's what I want to share with you today. 3 types of people that you should build a relationship with in the company that you want to join. That company where you want to work for in the future, that dream company that inspires you. Now, there's a catch as always. You have to work. Nothing is easy, and I don't want you to think because I'm saying this in the video, it's easy. Nothing is easy. There is dedication, there's discipline, yet it's rewarding because generally when you get that, you have 30%, 50% increase. Sometimes people double the salary. I know people that I helped doing that, double the salary because they go from a shitty company to a dream company that know their worth and that are willing to pay well because shitty companies don't want to pay you well, even though you are worth it. So find those companies that know what is the value of someone with your skills and go and build those relationships. My name is Arthur and I built and I created this channel for rising Africans around the world so that they are able to shine in whatever they do because I believe that career excellence, entrepreneurship and investing are the 3 pillars that will help African communities and Africa rise, and so that we will have an impact on Africa wealth and Africa prosperity. So if you want to be part of this adventure, I want you to do 2 things now. First, subscribe to this channel and hit the notification clock so that you receive the content that I'm sharing every single time. And second, share this with like-minded people who want to rise, who want to create excellence in what they do, whether it's career, entrepreneurship, or the way they're investing. Because we, as a group, as a community, we will be able to impact Africa if we are able to create that culture of excellence and to create wealth for ourselves and as a group. Let's come back to it. I wanted to share with you today 3 people, type of people that you need to contact if you want to create that connection and get those referrals. Referrals are so important. You will never gonna get that job that you really deserve if you don't go through the referral process. Because by the time you get to that interview, you will have already candidates, top candidates that interviewed before and that have people backing them up inside the company. So it's so hard for you to get to that job if you are competing against people who are referred and you're not referred. And statistically, you have less than 2% chance to get hired when you are competing against people who got the referrals. So the type of people that you have to contact on LinkedIn or in another way, but mostly on LinkedIn, are the first type is the recruiting manager. If you are able to find the person recruiting for those type of roles in the company, or you are able to find on network that person, is good to create the connection with them. Why is that? It's because they are a decision maker in that process. So they are the first to receive you and to talk to you, but also at the end, the discussion, the exchange that you will get with them in the interview. That will be a decision maker, right? So if you build that connection beforehand, even if in the interview that day you're not that great or you don't feel like you've nailed it, because they know you, they already know what you're capable, they already know your personality, they're already accustomed to you, they already built that bond, they will vouch for you. That's the first. The second type of people, it's the future colleagues. So let's say you want to work in the team, right? You know it's the product team on that specific service in that company. You're going to have to build a relationship with people in that team so that they get to know you, so that they get to trust you, so that they get to understand what you're about, so that they create a bond with you. Because even if they're not interviewing you, if they are the ones that send the referrals, they will be asked at the end of the interview if they think you can be the right fit. So it's important to create bond with them because they will be one of the decision makers. At least their opinion counts. That's the number two. And the number three, your future boss. Some people are reluctant about it because they're like, if I contact him and right, he's going to be feeling that I just contact him to because I just want a job. No, you have the right to contact someone to understand what's the job about, what's their team about, what's their challenges, right? That you're really interested in what they're doing, that you want to learn more about it, right? You want to understand what specific skills they're looking into. This is something that people, like the recruiting manager, like the manager of that team, will be even thrilled to have a candidate doing that approach instead of someone just getting in there and you haven't created any connection and you think you're going to create a connection in what, 90 minutes interview times 7. Let's say you have 7 interviews, even 4, I don't know, but it's so difficult to create a bond during an interview because you have the stress as well. It's there now, you feel like it's an assessment. It's so easier to create that connection, that relationship before the interview. And when you get to that interview, you will be more relaxed because you know what they're about, they know what you're about, and it's more like just conversation around the fit. But you already know how to address certain questions because you know what they look after, you know what they're looking for. And that's so important to prepare for an interview, is to understand what are the pains, what are the challenges, and what they're looking for, what are the solutions that will make them tick. Those are the 3 people that you have to connect and to create connections with. That's all for me. To create those connections, it's building a relationship. It's creating value for them, right? But we're going to talk about it in another video where I'm going to go in details how you create value for your future colleagues, for your future boss, for your recruiting manager, so that they see you as a person who will bring value to the team, bring value to the company. Now, if you need help in this, in implementing this in details, in making sure that you don't make the mistake that I did when I was trying those back in the days, then there's a link below this video. If you click on it, you can book a call with me. I can help you work through that process, doing that job search so that you are a lot better when you get to that interview and you get more chances to get that dream job. That is really important for you. So click on the link below under this video, book a call with me, and I'll talk to you then.